Well, today we will be walking through this tricky and a bit confusing math question on the SAT. And in the question, it says 1 gallon of sealant costs $29 and will cover 300 square feet of the surface. A deck has a total surface area of d square feet, which equation represents the cost C in dollars of the sealant needed to cover the deck twice. Well, this is the part that you should carefully keep in your mind because what I referred and considered as confusing and a bit uh, tricky is this part because here it says we have a deck with a total area of d square feet, and we need to find the area of this deck multiplied by 2. Well, the first thing I did is writing down it. Uh, well, you should also keep one thing in mind. This is the part which is given to make you get distracted because, as you can see right here, it's a problem, it's a word problem, which we can cover and solve with proportions. But in proportions, usually there has to be two values. But we have it also said in the question. It also says 1 gallon of sealant and its cost. Well, we can just ignore this part and write it down like this. Well, 300 feet of a square costs $29, and if we have a desk with a total area of 2d feet, what is the cost of uh, that sealant in dollars? Well, we can also, well, in the beginning I should say that c is equal to x because, as you know, this is the most famous variable that we use usually in math, so that I write it like x. Well, as you know, in proportions we solve them as in the x order. Well, the first thing is multiplying 2d by $29 and uh, dividing it by 300, and we will take our solution at the end. Well, I wrote it down like this: 29 multiplied by 2d, and all of them will be divided by 300. And at the end, I made some simplifications right here by just writing it like this. Well, it is equal to 29 multiplied by d divided by 150 right here. Well, we should look for the answer that matches with our solution. Well, it's not this, it is not this, it's not also this. Well, this is our answer. This is the answer that is correct and which matches with our solution.